I thought now was the time to really establish in a very strong way the DNA of Galliano Homme. As you know, it's quite in its infancy. I think I started doing the menswear in 2004, and in this economic climate, as you know, one has to be incredibly strong. When there's a hurricane, you have to have your feet firmly planted on the ground and not panic, and to really establish what I believe in, which is that our customers are going to be much more discerning about quality, cut, innovation, and tradition. So the initial inspiration for this collection came from a man called Sir Francis Dashwood. The 1750s, he created this club called the Hellfire Club, a gentleman's club where you would get a mix of rakes and dandies and barristers and politicians who would go there, hang out and indulge. They would have a really good time. I wish clubs like that existed today. The collection, as you know, I always work with a narrative, and there was 5 sections. The first section was inspired by a beautiful portrait of Mr. Andrews and his wife, a painting by Gainsborough. I loved the illustrative line, the colours, and that really opened the first section. Then we had the song Culotte, and as you know, that's again establishing the DNA of John Galliano Homme. As you know, I graduated from St. Martin's, and my inspiration then was Les Incroyables, and this time it's a bit like looking at an old painting again 20 years later, or reading an old book again. You see different things in it, and I thought it was quite a fun way to mix kind of streetwear and sportswear for our younger audience. Then we had the mythological creature Pan, half goat, half man, which was a great way of showing our washed leathers, washed moleskins and suedes that were all hand finished, beautifully finished. Then we had the kinky barrister, which is a very English thing. It's a very English sense of humour. You know, when you're young, that you see these very strict avocats, and rumour has it that they love to wear women's underwear underneath their suits. And I thought that was a fun way of showing our new underwear collection. And then we ended on with the section inspired by Beau Brummel, the original dandy who made black fashionable for men. It was our smoking, if you like. So you had the tradition, the innovation, a complete gentleman's wardrobe.